I've got to press the big record button. Anyway, we've kind of got a challenge. We've got 1 hour and 42 minutes to finish the game, to half the time that we had before. I honestly don't think I can do it, mainly because I don't have the Dyson sphere in place to actually generate enough photons, energetic photons, to get this underway. But if we go and have a quick... We only need to make 4,000 science, so we need to generate 4,000 photons. We could potentially do it. Could potentially do it. Oh, I need super magnets, fuck. So yeah, that is going to be our 2-hour rush. If we can finish the game then, great. If not, we'll keep going, but 2 hours to finish the game is what I'm going for. So, we need... Just getting random notifications. Steel. Steel, steel, steel. Then we need silicon. I have a feeling it's going to be going back and forth on what the ones we need. Also, I've just looked and seen that we need 4. We need more red. Why are we struggling with red? Because we're not making enough charcoal. We're not getting enough charcoal because we're not getting enough coal ore through. So we need more coal ore to do more red science. Let's get these photons generated and then we'll move on to it. 6 done, and then I need some more magnets. I mean, obviously I could have done it much faster than I have, because I have spent a lot of time farting around as is usual with a Weasel stream, but... Oh well. 2. There's 8 to start generating as photons. And then we're going to need some particle accelerators. Actually, I should be doing this... Oh no, I don't... Never mind. I was going to say I should be doing this near... No, you want to be on photon generation. Also, we are out of power and we're probably going to need to look at improving that. Very, very shortly. But let's get these photons going. Need foundation support. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. But yeah, it's been a week. Some life stuff needed doing. And, you know, hopefully it'll be a bit more of a productive week, but it's one of those things where I'm just so drained after doing it all that I didn't really want to stream on Sunday. Need particles. How are we even doing for power? Only making 60% of the power we need. Yeah, we should probably connect that back up. After all, I do believe this is keeping up now, more or less. And this should give us the power we need to actually run it properly. And see how much deuterium we've got again. Lack of item. Oh shit. This is going to be an annoying one, I can just see it now. Because I'm going to have to go and top up on everything, because I believe I'm just completely out of everything. 2 there. Gears. A good iron. That's fine. Copper's fine. Stone. But yeah, how's everyone been this week? What have you all been up to? Has it been a... I suppose the last time we spoke was before Pancake Day, which is kind of crazy to think about that it's come and gone. It's always kind of a herald of Easter. I suppose that's exactly what it is, but yes. Didn't make pancakes this year, not necessarily because I didn't want to, just other things were taking the time, so yeah, didn't really doing anything for it. We need those. That's all good. I believe we're okay now. So actually no, we needed particles because we need to make the transport logistics station thing. Also, how are we doing here? That's better. See if there's... Yeah, there we are. And yeah, we're fine there. Transport stations. There we are. In fact, we're probably going to need 2 of these. Artificial start is done. How are we doing for power? 99% satisfaction, not bad. Also, we're requesting quite a lot more than we can support, which is slightly problematic, but eh. Oh well. Can't believe I missed that line as well. That's so funny. King of smooth. Okay, 1. There. Feed that in. You will be warpers because reasons. Local demand. Remote storage. Because we always put ships in them, let's put ships in them. You'll be energetic photons, which are where exactly? There. Energetic photons. And then this just needs power. And then we're gonna use this one to import energetic photons. You'll be demand. You'll export antimatter fuel rods. We'll only keep 1,000 of those in stock. And I don't think we need antimatter for anything else. Yeah, antimatter fuel rods and white science is literally all it needs. That is all it needs. Okay. So let's get making this antimatter facility. Classic fill in the sea. Okay, so what do I need? I need these, which will head off over this way because then we can have it modular. So go one there. And I'll put down a power facility, keep everything supplied. So you'll be making antimatter, which will be antimatter out, hydrogen out, energetic photons in. How do we make antimatter fuel cells? They need hydrogen, they need the catalyst collider things, and titanium. So if we put that here, you're going to request warpers, which will be demand, storage. You'll need to science, which will be 500, remote, local demand, remote demand, titanium alloy, which would be local demand, remote demand. What else do we need for them? That's the titanium. You needed particles. Which would be local demand, remote demand. Why are we not demanding any science? I'm slightly worried about that. Slightly worried. Also, what's the problem here? Motors. Are we not even exporting those anymore? I don't think we are. Come on. Particles. 500 supplies. Yeah, so you're struggling with motors. Very, very much struggling with motors. Anyway, that's all good. That will come out to here. You're going to be making me those guys. This will be a rare appearance of the awkward south. Heading factory. And right. Goes in there. Pardon me. Okay, then I guess we'll start to export hydrogen too. Local supply, yeah. Cool. Cool. So, where antimatter wants to come down here, probably that. In fact, I actually think we want to do it that way. Because it wants to go under there first, which would be that one. So antimatter there. And then hydrogen. Haha! Cheated. Excellent. Okay, that'll go around here. Then we've got the catalysts, which want to be combined with the antimatter and the titanium. Which I believe the titanium wants to come out of here. Oh god, that lag. Yep, titanium there. This down here. You're getting rid of the hydrogen, and then the antimatter wants to go out this way. Pardon me. I believe it's that one. And hydrogen to there and down. Oh no, not hydrogen, sorry, that's photons. Hydrogen, antimatter. In fact, that doesn't want to be filtered. That wants to just be split evenly. And then that's gonna create 2 for 2. Cool. Cool. So what we kinda need to do is, well, I say kind of need, I do need to get rid of that. I need research, which is, I think we can put it in a 7 stack for the moment. Upgrades, yeah, 7. No. To there. You want to head to white creation mode, and you'll pass your products across to the next one, which is only for the moment, but white is set up to be produced. Wonderful. matter done. Dyson node complete. Technologies. Start the mission. And then we just need more ray receivers, but in order to get more ray receivers we need more power output because we're only currently producing 400 and these are working at like 52% efficiency. Yeah, we're requesting 900 megawatts. Not good. Need more. What was the carbon was the problem? Do we have any more carbon on this world? Yes, we have loads. 3 veins here alone. 2.4 million. In fact, that one as well is not. Oh, because that's making me super magnets. What are you backed up on as well? You're not. You're going as fast as those can actually possibly go, right? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so coal. I need to check on my power as well shortly. Make sure I'm actually generating all the power I can. How are we doing? Need to keep an eye on that time, make sure we're going fast enough. Because I do think it will come down to those photons, so when I get a second, what I should do is go and improve the firing rate of... In fact, I should go turn my solar panel guns back on. Where's the coal line that was not full? Also, what's the problem with that? That is titanium. Is titanium not getting imported? I thought we were producing titanium elsewhere in the galaxy. Maybe this has not been turned around yet. Local demand? Remote demand? Yeah, cool. Those are all running nicely now. Jesus Christ, it's warm in here. I think my girlfriend turned the heating up again because she was cold. But it does mean it is absolutely tropical in here at the moment. I'll check it after the stream. I don't know, I said last week that I'd check on it, and I think it's been changed since then. Yay. So the coal needs to come in here. Will be coming from over here. Right, let's get this going. And I believe we'll probably want to come from here or something like that. Get rid of those two. Okay, that is a full belt of coal, hopefully. Which should mean full red, which is the case. Excellent. I don't even know if we needed that much coal, but we might as well set it all up when we do it. Product stacking, we've got 3 coal to dump. How are we doing for power? Yeah, we got enough power now. Excellent. Power good. Right, so we have those going. We're making the photons we need. These guys aren't running because we need more purple. And more purple we're struggling because we need more circuits and we're not making enough circuits. Right. So, we need to go and check on our circuit factory. We need to make sure we've got enough belts and everything to go and improve it, should we need to, and we've got enough solar panels to boost the power up on it, again, if we need to, which I'm guessing we probably do. So we've got plenty of belts, got machines, lots of solar panels. Yeah, right, let's go to Alpha Serpentis. Have I got power? Yeah, power and warpers I have plenty of. Right, jump. Come on, Scoob. Punch it. Oh, wait, I said Scoob. I meant, Chewy. Hey, James, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. Been a few days. But as I was saying earlier, life stuff always comes first. So, some things and some stuff. But yeah, we are pushing hard for the next, which just sounds like such an innuendo, the next hour and 12 minutes to finish the game. Hopefully we can do it in less than 30 hours. It's Alpha Serpentis 1 I want to go to, I believe, which I missed because I'm a pro. And I need to go and put more circuit production down. Significantly more circuit production down, because we just don't have any. And I assume it's because either we've run out of it or we've capped the production rate at the moment. In which case I need to boost the production rate up. None of you are running because you're all full on blue, and you're not running because you're not getting any silicon chips, or enough chips, but all of our silicon chips are actually running at full rate. Is that because, yeah, we're not getting silicon? We need more silicon. Where is silicon in this system? But yeah, how was your weekend? How was your last week? Hopefully well. Hopefully everything went well. Okay, then we'll get 1, 2, 3. Although I probably don't actually need those as tier 2s, because reasons. Not enough material, not enough titanium. So good job we make titanium on this planet, right? Okay, let's head over to Alpha Serpentis 1. Or 2, sorry. So that's where the power stuff. It was a weekend, nothing crazy happened. I guess so. That's fine. I mean, crazy stuff happened in the world, don't get me wrong. I don't know whether you saw anything about the aircraft that shed an engine cowling. That was fun. A Boeing 777 coming out of Denver suffered an uncontained engine failure, in which one of the main fan blades shed about a third of a disc. And yeah, that's fun. Do we have a silicon smeltery around here? Do not believe we do. But probably what we're going to do is make these in situ because reasons. So, where have we got silicon veins? We have a silicon vein here, which I should probably go and do first. Also, how are we doing for power here? 100% satisfaction. Because we're not going to be putting any... Well, I say not going to be putting a Dyson sphere here anytime soon. We're not focusing on this one at least, so... I'm just going to slap down some solar panels. They landed perfectly safely. They landed perfectly fine, or both planes did. It's been a bit of a weekend of uncontained engine failures, especially from Pratt & Whitney, the engine manufacturer. They've had two, well, one was a 747 and one was a 777, and they both suffered exactly the same failure on the exact same series of engines. Not the same engine because they're different sizes, but yeah, both planes landed safely. Because I don't know how much people actually know, but engine failures are surprisingly common, and aircraft are designed to land with a single engine working. An A380 can land with 3 failed engines, or can fly with 3 failed engines. Not for long, don't get me wrong, it's not something that you can do regularly, but having an engine problem, shutting it down, and landing safely happen just because of the sheer number of planes. It's not a common thing. But if you have 20,000 planes in the air, and it happens once every 100 million miles, because they cover so much distance and there's so many of them, statistics alone dictate that it will happen fairly regularly. So it's nothing to be about, but yeah, it's happens fairly regularly, and in this case it has happened quite a lot more than normal because they've come out of long-term storage. But yeah, they landed fine. Yeah, I mean, they can glide. Obviously, they fly. They're pretty good at gliding too. If you are curious about it, look at the Gimli glider, 767. So a fairly large plane suffered dual engine fuel starvation and made, albeit an emergency landing, but a complete safe emergency landing. Which, you know, pretty crazy to hear, but 100 ton glider basically. Pretty crazy stuff. and it's a plane, very very famous plane, because basically the captain decided to land somewhere he knew that was a big enough runway. It happened in Canada, and he was an ex Canadian Air Force pilot, and he basically landed at the old Air Force base that he'd been trained at, because he knew the approach like the back of his hand, and yeah, basically landed the plane as a glider. Because, well, the whole issue was the metric and imperial system. Basically, the plane was using metric, as most planes do when it comes to fueling, and the ground crew was using the imperial system. So an error in fuel handling led them with, I think it was something ridiculous, like 40 tons less than they should have had. I can't quite remember the numbers on it, but yeah, it was significantly less than they should have had, and they were forced to do it. But yeah, you can glide for a lot of it. In fact, there's another one over the Atlantic where they landed in the Azores. They landed a very very big plane on a very very small runway, over the middle of the ocean. So yeah, it's yeah, not necessarily see every day. Well, hopefully not, but probably see quite a lot of minor maintenance issues cropping up in large aircraft in the next couple of years, just because they've been in storage so long, they're not used to it, and the maintenance currently isn't being done, which is slightly worrying, but I'm sure the FAA will effectively cut that out very very soon, so it won't be a problem. Okay, are we backing up on that, or are we... Because what we don't want to see is it backing up here. We want this to be running just ever so slightly faster than it's kicking out. So we don't get any of this backup. Which probably means I'll need to put another few down. I'll prepare for like a few more, and then I can always add them if I need them and get rid of them if I don't. Yes, yeah, I have seen the landing on the aircraft carrier. Largest aircraft to ever land on one. It's crazy how they did it, really, watching such a large plane land on such a small area, but it's not the craziest thing. The funny thing is, it's not the craziest thing they tried to do with the C-130. Not the craziest thing. They tried to land one in a stadium, basically, using a lot of RATO units, so rocket assisted takeoff units, to basically kill the forward velocity and downward velocity, so they could land it like this. Yeah, RATO. Rocket assisted takeoff units. I mean, there's the famous urban legend about someone strapping it to the top of a car and flying into a cliff face, which I believe Mythbusters proved to be factually incorrect, like it wouldn't happen. But it's a cool story. But yeah, there's a very very powerful but very short-lived rockets. I can't even... what was the... because the operation was to do with... during the... well, one of the wars in the Middle East, they needed to rescue some hostages from Iran, and one of the ideas was to land a C-130 in a basically football stadium, and that's a soccer stadium, sorry. yeah, to extract them that way. Didn't ultimately go ahead because they had some issues with getting the actual plane to land how they wanted, but you know, when you're talking about rockets like that, it's kind of a risky one. There we are, cleared the backlog. I believe we're running at 100% efficiency there. Nice. Not getting any backup. These guys are running occasionally, and that should have increased our silicon production. How we do for time, we've got 1 hour to the game. So this should be backing up on silicon. I'm going to switch you to local demand, remote and then we go and set up another one or two. There's another silicon vein here. There's a load of silicon veins here, so let's go over there. Go and do it. Yeah, there's 4 silicon veins around here. 1, 2, 3, and where's the 4th? Oh, down there. Nice. Okay, so we will set up a local one. And this might end up being a lot of just to really bump up this production. We're also going to need to watch power because, again, reasons. But yeah, this will be good. Hopefully. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to just change that out for a... Just because there's going to be so much silicon generated here, I might just want to send it off manually. Keep 100 in stack, local storage, remote demand, silicon, remote supply. And we're out of power. Well, because we're charging up our abilities, that's why. Okay, silicon. Get one of those down, select a rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be a start, and then going to be something stupid like I haven't connected half of them to the power roll. I mean, I hope it is just a case of charging this bad boy up because they're using 40 megawatts. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, you... We're doing 57 minutes to get it done in 30 hours. Because the first time I played this game, I finished it in 60 hours and 10 seconds. So if we can half our time each time, then... I mean, obviously it's not going to work like that. It'll be diminishing returns because I won't be able to half it each time after this. I can probably take 10 hours off this pretty easily, with just a little less stupidity and a little more focus. which will be the trick. Research speed done. Nice. Okay, there's another one filling up. Just need to make sure this is up as well, which it is, so we'll put another 4 down, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, it'll back up eventually because we're trying to overstuff the silicon production, so our chip production is actually running at 100% rate. How close is that? That's 16? 18. No. That's 11 per side, 22. So we can get another few down this one. Where is the next silicon? It's here. So let's go. We've got 22 here, 24, 6, 8, 30. That should be. And that's as fast as the belt can actually run, so any faster than that and we'd have to use an improved belt. Have I got all of those wrong? Yes, you're saying. No, it was just that last one wrong. It will come from here. Two, 3. Need to check on our power levels too, make sure we're actually getting enough power in. How are we doing it? We are still charging this a bit, so we need more power. How is our power rate? That's probably why, because that's gone into the shade. Right, South Pole, go set up some more power. Then we'll do some more wind turbines as well. We have a few wind turbines here and there, just not really enough. We've got 51 to play with, not bad. Panels. Okay, that's a little bit more power done. How are we doing on production, 118. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's get all of these wind turbines down. Make sure we're generating at least 2/3 of it. I mean, we could always throw down some fusion plants if we really needed to. We'll see though. Also, there's some iron there. "33 wind turbines left, which is about another 10 megawatts, I think. Assuming these are running at 100% efficiency. They're generating 300, yeah, it's about 10. Hopefully. There's lots of hopefullys, maybes, and ifs, buts. But without the Dyson sphere in this system to generate as a consistent, regular amount of power, we're kind of at the mercy of the natural or renewable sources of power. It'd be interesting to see whether they ever end up adding... Oh, we're nearly there. Nice. Whether they ever end up adding geothermal or anything like that. That'd be quite an interesting one to do. How would you run it? Would you need to import water to run your steam system? Because then you could have like a network of draining water on, well, worlds with water. And then shipping it over to lava planets and extracting some of the heat. You could even have it making soil pile that way. Steadily produces soil pile for water. Lack of item. So we did manage to get to 132 megawatts, nice. Oh, inventory's so empty now. Where is my silicon? It's over here. How are we doing? We have backed this up, but we are producing a good amount of silicon per second, so that's nice. It's still not enough. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nowhere near enough. We need a lot more. So we'll get this second silicon plant up and running here, using and that one. But we can only make 17 more. So whatever we have now is the maximum we can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh, so close. second time I've done exactly the same thing. Oh well. Where? Oh, wait, there's more there too? I mean, it's only a small one, but there's actually another silicon up there and another silicon here. There's a lot of silicon in this place. I mean, there are 9 million, so kind of unsurprising that there's a lot, but still. I'm surprised at how much silicon there is here. One. Yeah, okay. We got more silicon. Oh. Here we are. Even more. And then that needs power. How many belts have we got left? 300. Not bad. It's coming along that line, I believe. Not even close. That is, though. We have 4 left. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorted. Hopefully this will be enough silicon to get it running a little bit faster. We are doing the Dyson sphere. We have about 10% done with 40 minutes remaining. Not bad. Ore is backed up now. Excellent. That's what we like to see. But all of these are not quite online. Am I missing one? Is that the problem? Or is it just because we've only just kicked it on? Yeah, we'd only just kicked it on, so this one needed to fill up with a little bit of reserve. Okay, how are we doing the silicon now? Pretty good on silicon there. We are seeing them jump across here. Which hopefully just means these ones are running a little bit more regularly than the other ones. The other planet, which, speaking of the other planet, we need to go and see. Alpha Serpentis 1, which is actually on another close approach. Lovely. And do you believe this is where we want to be? How are we doing on silicon? Yeah, silicon's good now, so these are producing at the maximum rate they can. starting to get a little bit of backlog here, which is good. It would be nice to double this again. But before I do that, I'm going to need more belts, more machines, more furnaces, because we're probably... are we importing iron? I don't think we actually are. But we don't have any space to import iron, so we'd need to do another one for iron. That would not... Oh no, we are importing iron. We're doing the ore though. Raw form. Okay. Let us go back to home, which is going to be over this. Syrah. It looks like I'm actually nearly out of fluid that isn't radioactive. So I need to go and deal with that in a second. So we're heading for Syrah 2. Which is up here. Wonderful. It's crazy to see all the logistics system in a full swing. Okay. What is the problem with our white science production? Because this is going to be the bottleneck at the moment. It does look like it is antimatter. I don't believe anything above there is getting antimatter. Let me top up all my reserves because we might need to go and build a bunch of stuff. Is that one done? Silicon, and when I say I might need to build a bunch of stuff, I am going to need to build a bunch of stuff, it's just a question of what. Titanium needs topping up, steel needs topping up. Landfill. Stone looks good. Need titanium and titanium alloy. Titanium. Alloy. Need some stone. Then I need to go and do... The reason I carry so much stone is it's made into furnaces, so furnace is good. Looks like all that copper's nearly gone too. Glass. Gears are good, motors, that's fine. Circuits are definitely a problem. Over here, and now circuits seem to be running at 100% efficiency. I guess it's because we're not using quite as many. So that would probably do it, pig. Blue. Green. Machines, we have 70-ish, which is fine. Green belts, we want 2, 3. And blue belts, we want all of those. Let's top up our machines just for the funsies. We need Dyson's frame parts, sorry. Okay, I think we are good there. And let's have a look at our Dyson sphere. How much are we even producing? 518 megawatts. I do want to have a look at this and see how the frame is going, so I do want to go and kick on the... I believe it was Syrah 4. Alpha Serpentis, sorry, Syrah... Yeah, I think it's Syrah 4. Where we had the guns. Yeah, here they are. They should boost the production up considerably. Here they come. How are we doing on power production? Yeah, we're fine. Probably want more of these guns though. If we can get another 8 of them, that would be fantastic. No till buildings in rotation area. Can I get another 2 in there? No. I mean, I could get more in if I decided to build them closer, because I could probably get one in there, and then... But for the moment, we'll just add another... Might struggle for actual production of solar panels, but we can go and improve that in a bit. How many left? Not many left. I mean, the near ones aren't going to fire because of the angle, but it's not a problem. No, it's not a problem at all. As the planet rotates, they should take turns in powering off and powering on again. And then the final one. Yeah, 16 guns firing. I'm actually going to increase the demand here to 1k. And how are we doing powering? Yeah, plenty of generation capacity, nice. We never did finish the equatorial power band on this planet, but yeah, that's fine. Get this thing assembled. Shouldn't be too long before we fill it up. Also, we probably should pause here. How are we doing on... Oh, I can't even see game time when I pause like this. I'm going to say we should probably have a look at game time, see how we're looking to complete this in 30 hours. But I do want to get this done. We can't actually stretch this to where we want it to go because that would be too high for the stress system, so we kind of end up with this partial sphere for the moment. Which I don't actually mind. It does look kind of weird, but it will be doing the power good. Right. And I hope this doesn't count for game time, because technically the game is paused right now. So Hopefully this isn't counting time. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it would, but it's one of those where losing the record because, well, losing my own personal record, I should say. The record for Dyson Sphere is something like 10 hours-ish at the moment. Which, yeah, I'm personally probably never going to get close to, but I also don't care. Speedrunning is generally not my thing. I'd rather have it nicely planned out and everything look how I want it to than speedrun it. Maybe we'll look at it when blueprints come out, but until then, mass spamming things? I don't know. Also probably need to put more VLS launchers down, thinking about it, because we're not really filling out the meat of the sphere yet. And then finally there. Also, it's getting kind of dark here. So while it is paused, I'm going to quickly switch the lights on so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we are. That is better. Okay, back to running. 30 minutes.
The Dyson shell planning. Once nodes and frames are done construction,
yeah, we're really not going quick enough on this at the moment. We've got half an hour to finish it. Where is the Syrah 2's over there? How's the photon generation doing? Yeah, it's still requesting 900, and we're barely supplying 600. We could maybe turn some of these off. How are we doing on power? 80% load. 83% load. We're doing 93% load. We should have boosted the production on these up a little bit. Yeah, we're up to 3 a minute on that. I still don't think we're going to do it. I don't think I have enough time. At least at my current production rate. Also, we never did connect this up, but I don't really want to connect it up at the moment. Energetic photon sorted. Green and purple are doing good. Almost got 4 of them online, which is doing 4 per minute. Oh, we're out of power. Shit. Why are you not running? Because you're not getting enough magnets. Are you draining? Yeah, you're slowly draining that. So we need to make more magnets. Which I think will come down to making more more turbines. More electromagnetic turbines will be required because these aren't running. Oh no, you need more actual magnets, which... seems to be the hold up here. I can't even remember where we were making actual magnets. But we need more by the looks of things. Much, much more. That's the problem with not having access to my logistics system remotely. Maybe it's Syrah, the ice-field gelsoid. That's got 3 million iron, and you have 1 million. Yeah, let's go to... where even is it? Syrah 3. And then boost our magnet production, which... did I top up my resources? I did, good. Where the fuck are my magnets? Over here? Lack of item. Doing 26 minutes. I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not even remotely close. Okay, let's have a look at you. Doing okay. Magnets going up quicker now. How much is this even using? This is using 1. So in theory I could do 40 per line for this if we wanted to boost it up even further. I think. Before the belt maxes out. Should be another 2. You're now out of power. Why are you out of power? Need more, just in general. No, because you're running off these and they're not generating anywhere near enough. Here we are, that's fine. For the moment. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not gonna make sub 30. No way in hell I'll make it now. Well, not with that attitude at least. Okay, probably the other pole. No, I was right. Okay, how are we doing? We have all of those running now. Excellent. So we need to go faster on the white science. How am I going to do that? Honestly, just rip this thing out. Just bandage it. It's less painful if you just do it. A certain amount of power, which sucks dick. Collides with other object. Oh, yeah.
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale, and they have formed a Dyson swarm around the star. You should be able to clearly see it right now. To receive such energy, you have built a ray receiver to absorb the transmission, where Dyson swarm can generate power simultaneously. Every solar sail launched for a certain life cycle. If you want to maintain the Dyson swarm, you have to continue on injecting the solar sails.
How are we doing? We are really, really short. Shit. Short. I need to go and address that, but I assume it's because we've rotated, so the ones in the south are no longer working. Okay, what else have we got in my inventory that I don't want? How am I doing for time? 20 minutes. It's fine, okay. How much power do I need? Like 100 megawatts. Shit. 40, 60. That should be 100 megawatts. Okay, how's that? That's taken... Still need more. Still need more. It's taking the edge off the power, but we are struggling for it, to say the least. I mean, yeah, it's just an issue of suddenly needing more and having not really planned for it especially well. But we could easily do it with solar panels or something like that. I had to go and start putting them down, which is why I'm just going for the cheats way and doing fusion. What's that? 16. Do 2 more. How me? Mini fusion. I mean, you could also do this with antimatter one, but I don't even think I have it researched yet. I think I skipped it on the research to rush. Oh no, I do have the artificial star tech. We could produce one of them. Let's get that going. I mean, I probably should not be getting it going actually. What I should do is just grab a stack of these. Have I got it now? I thought I built one. Did I not restate to build it? No, I didn't. "15 minutes. Yeah, I have not made this. I definitely have not made it. If I'd started doing antimatter much earlier, I think it'd have been easy to do, but considering I only gave myself an hour to basically get antimatter up and running, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, fam. Okay, artificial star. 6 antimatter fuel rods. Just until the Dyson is online, we're at 18% at the moment. How is the production going? 778. At 1,000 in the swarm at the moment. Nearly 5 per minute. It's using a hell of a lot of power, but we're nearly there. And how are we doing? We had 773. Probably losing just a few here and there because we're not making enough magnets still, probably. But yeah, we're not making enough super turbines for this. Which I'll have to go and check on. I can't even remember where I put them. Over here somewhere? Oh yeah, over here. You're just an issue of throughput, really. You just need to make more. We have magnets going as fast as they can, or nearly as fast as they can. Doesn't seem to quite be enough to keep up 100% of the time. And that's 4, 16, 24. We could probably do with another 4 of those. Be a little more magnet production now. I mean, it's not going to make any difference. We're still running out of iron way too quickly. Swing that up to 500. How many minutes? 10 minutes to do 3/4 of the research. Yeah, that's not happening, unfortunately. Although these are now running at near enough 100%, it's just not enough. Oh well, next time. Next time I start one up, which is probably going to be when they drop the next kind of big update. I think I'll kind of play a little bit more. Oh, heater's suddenly gone as well. I'll kind of play a little bit of this on and off just to keep the saves going until there's some more content, but I don't really see the point in a big new save until there's actually something to explore, because at the moment we'll kind of be hashing over the same stuff over and over again, and you know, sure, I'll get my processes nailed down a little bit more, or be able to faster, but not really covering any new content, which is what I'd kind of want to do. So that's my thoughts on the matter. I welcome anyone else's thoughts on the matter. As per usual, this will be going up on YouTube, so the whole playthrough series will be on there. And yeah, see what we can do with it. Yeah, I kind of just need to go and make another one of these on a different planet. Get more turbines coming in, because I think that is the hold up in magnets at the moment. I think that's the only thing we're really using magnets for as well. How is our launching of pieces going? Oh, it's over this side. How is our backup on space vehicles? We're at 500, sorry, at the moment. We are completely backed up on all the inputs. But I think as soon as I increase this, like that, still got a... Damn, nice. Yeah, so we could probably double it. At the moment this is making us 15 a minute. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this should, big TM, take us up to 1 per second, hopefully. In pieces of the Dyson sphere going up. Obviously this will probably break production elsewhere, but for the moment let's pretend that doesn't. 7 minutes to do 45. Like I said, don't think that's happening. Not with our current science rate. Again, if I maybe thought about pushing for 30 hours earlier, maybe like 6 or 7 hours ago, I think I'd have easily done it. But I think the sheer volume of science we have to actually do it now is too much. Unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. And then we're definitely going to need more magnets. We could get 2 of those. We need graviton lenses and titanium alloy for more. Which titanium alloy is over here? And graviton lenses are over here. There's the 6 that we needed. That beam of solar sails going up into orbit never gets old. Never gets old. And how did I do? I did like that. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, itchy nose. Fuck. 3. Okay, up to 60. Nice. Or 1 a second, which should improve the Dyson sphere assembly time, hopefully. How many of you got inbound? 94 inbound. So that one's come to. What about this one? That still needs way more. Good. How are we doing for power? That needs to be bumped up to 2000. Keep up with it. You're not running? Why are you not running? Overload, probably. So yeah, again, science is the problem. Need more science. How are we doing on photonic production? 849. 850, and we've got 800 capacity at the moment. And then power capacity, we have deficit of a lot. Again, because we're probably on the rotation of the axis, so that's probably the reason. I mean, if we had all of these up and running, we'd probably be able to have done this, but considering we have 1 minute and basically 75% left, yeah, we've not made this in. We might finish it today, but it'll probably be 31 hours-ish. Also, that's gone offline. A little bit of surplus right now. 800. Okay, magnets. How are magnets doing? Is it still EM turbines that we're struggling with? Yeah, it is. Where do we want to set up EM turbines then? Because we're just going to have to make a new facility to make EM turbines. Also, I should probably sort out my inventory. I thought I was in the wrong view there. Yeah, I should probably just sort out my inventory instead of that. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all good. Titanium's good. Stone's good. Steel, we could probably do with a couple more pieces of steel. Put you here. Hardcore titanium. That's good. Glass is good. Those are all good. We need super magnets. Need some more particles. Circuits. Sure, we'll grab another full stack of those. Exciters, graphene. That's all good. Ships are okay. Components are fine. Probably need some more wireless power towers, which I am actually going to start carrying 2 stacks around because that's 100, same as the normal ones, and we use them to make the sat towers. The copper has finally been exhausted there. Finally been exhausted here, but I think if we just put a copper demand at 1,000 there. Oh, is that already requesting it? Yeah, that is. Cool. We need to put in storage of copper somewhere. probably have it over here. Something like that. How are those doing? There's a little bit of copper left in that. 7k. So I should probably ditch all the tier 1 belts that I have now. And all the tier 1 sorters that I have. Those are fine. Let's grab some solar panels for the new planet. What can I ditch? I probably don't need those matrices. But what I do need is some more power. Oh, we've already got 40 there. Right. Finally used up these accumulators. Or not. How is our Dyson sphere doing? 8. Okay, so we finally crossed the threshold. All of these should be running at 100% now. Or able to run at 100%. No. Oh, yeah, because we need... Because they're not 100% efficient, we need more. Of course, it all makes sense now. What about power? 19%. So where do we want to head to do this? Let's go to Siroma. Have I got... I don't. Is that it? Yeah, 5 light years away. Let's go see... I'm hoping it has a volcanic planet. I'm hoping, because it didn't have any water, it didn't have any sulfuric acid, just had some fractal silicon, so possibly something like a barren moon and maybe a couple of volcanics. Yeah, Gobi. A Gobi with 11 million. Nice. We have an arid desert, which is kind of weak in iron. We have another barren desert, and finally we have an ash and jealous oil with fire ice. I really don't like this system. I really do not like this system one bit. There is no iron here at all. But this is tidally locked perpetual day-night, which is super useful. So yeah, this place has been a bit of a bust, really. I mean, it's great for titanium, silicon, copper, but not so great for the resource I actually need, Syrah. What about up to Spica? Spiniform, crude oil, it's got two, probably a water world and icy one. What about Gamma Gruelis? Not Gamma Gruelis. What about Walded? Is that even helpful for Syrah? Yeah, it is, and it's the best Type B Rookbat. 1.8 Fire Ice and Sulfuric, and okay, yeah, Walded is better. Two-thirds of the way done. Hey Sinless, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, punch it, Chewy. Enter hyperspace. We're currently on the search for some delicious ores around here. Sweet, sweet, delicious ore to strip mine the crap out of. But how you doing, buddy? What is kicking? Welcome to the stream. A Walded. Ooh. Okay. This has got a lot of planets. 5 planets. Maybe 6? I can't see. We're gonna head straight for a Walded 1 though, because I hope to be the Ash planet, or at least Molten. Yeah, Molten. I shall take that. So, we have 30 million copper ore here. Beautiful. We have a reverse rotation volcanic ash planet. We have an ashen Gelisol. So ashen. What else have we got? We have a Walded 4, which is an ice giant, and that has a Gobi satellite and an arid desert satellite. Not bad, but nowhere near as good as this. So I want to pick a nice location that's got a bit of copper, a bit of iron in. So I think here is kind of the best place to do. Although I should probably work out where the pole is instead of the pole first. Have you played any more of this? Have you started on your own save, or are still feeding the Star Sector addiction? We can actually plan out where this would go as well. 1, 2, 3. Although we just want to do 2. Probably just 2 for the moment. I forgot to check the orbital rotation of this planet. Actually really good. 6 degrees. 6 degrees is perfect. More or less. 0 would be perfect, but I don't think you can get it 0. I mean, I've had like 1%, but yeah, I'm not sure you can get the old 0. So the reason they are so good is because the poles will stay in perpetual light, so you'll always have a good connection to the Dyson sphere if you're building or Dyson sphere connectors in the polar region, like I believe is the best way. And well, all of my power generation in the polar region. Don't want to waste all of that premium flat land around the centre. Okay, then is that no? Because I usually do 3, isn't it? Isn't it? Jesus Christ, word's good. Yeah, I usually do 3 rings here, and I think I can get away with just doing a single pole here because rotation and more power, of course. But, you know, that can wait for a little bit longer. Here we are. How am I doing for landfill? Landfill fine. Probably should stop using foundations though. He says and then just finishes doing it anyway. Boom. So our planet is capped and we can stick down the power generation. The reason I wanted to go out to this one is because it means there is enough space to leave one gap between them, which I can put a wind turbine down just to give me some alternate power for when we are in night. I mean, I don't believe we'll get much wind, we'll get much more solar than we will, but it's one of those where it's nice to have multiple generating sources just for reasons. Okay, there we are. Power good. What is that making us? That's making us 38 megawatts, which is pretty damn good. And then we said we wanted to do the factory down here because we have access to all the ores, along with plenty of space to actually build it. I probably want a couple of these. And I should probably reduce the size of this. Did you win? Are you winning, son? Yes. No. I missed out on my 30 hours by 16 minutes. I should have started doing antimatter much sooner, but I'm not going for speedruns like certain people, so it's more just improving my time each time. So yeah. 30 hours for game finish, which again, it's not anywhere near record breaking or anything like that, but I'm just slowly taking time off my time. No, the final research. I mean the sphere of, I say sphere I've already done, but I'm in a new system, so I can't actually go and check that. Yeah, I'm not worrying about completing a sphere. It's just use it when you improve it as you need it, basically. But yeah, just going for taking a bit off my time each time. So I was like, I suddenly decided to do 30 hours halfway through, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't actually do this, I don't have enough time. So next time I'm going to try and get below, well, around 20 hours, I think, is what I'm going to go for next time, instead of spending so much time fucking around, because that's my main problem. I spend so long farting and explaining what I'm trying to do that I waste like half my time. But oh well. Oh well. Nuisance segmented, see how long that takes. So see how long it takes to do the first band, then the second band, then the third band type thing, or just how long it takes you to pardon me, make each bit. Nah, the smallest. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I always build the smallest one anyway. I always build a 4,000 sphere. I mean, you can build like huge abomination ones, but do you need that much? Why not save yourself the resources when you're actually trying to make it fast and then improve it? So iron will be here, we'll do copper as well, which I actually need furnaces for, which I'm going to struggle with because shit. Because I didn't really bring enough stuff to make more furnaces. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're just making it easier for yourself then, instead of trying to do it the hardest possible way. I mean, the other speedrun could be to go for the biggest possible sphere as quickly as possible. How? Oh, around just start to start, you'd have to say, put the conditional of around just start to start, because obviously you can build bigger sphere not around just start to start, but at that point you're a sadist. Because I don't know what the biggest one you can build around a blue giant is. I have not played around with any of the other size spheres or anything like that, but I imagine you can get them pretty big around a blue giant. Yeah, I mean, trying to build the biggest possible sphere is always going to be a weird one. Does it take into account the actual change in radius caused by different? Do you take into account this? Do you take into account that? Whereas if you say the smallest possible one, you know, there's a definite size instead of kind of an open-ended one. Okay, that is bars. Where are we gonna? We need to do magnets as well. Really need to do magnets as well, but I'll do that on a separate line. I shall do that on a separate line. Any size finished, yeah. Yeah, you either go for the smallest sphere in the fastest time, or not even the smallest, just sphere in the fastest time. Or you go for completing the game in the fastest time. Any other ones kind of niche conditions, so I can understand. Yeah, let's just go there. So that is iron bars. And then I needed to do magnets as well, which, because of the awkward transition of the planet there, I'm going to move down here. Say magnets, 2, 3. Here's the problem with these lava planets. There's so many ground obstacles, you find yourself jumping every 2 minutes to get over them. Or not even every 2 minutes, every like a couple of seconds. Oh dear. Oh well. You can just go into hover mode, yeah, that is very true. But I always find it's a little bit clunky building in hover mode. Just a tiniest bit clunky. because you can't just turn on the spot, you have to take a little bit of a flying arc. So it's not always perfect in building there. I mean, yeah, you can go into God mode and things like that and solve the issue, but why would I make things easy for myself when I can make things hard as physically possible for myself? You know? Who wants to make things easy, right? Yeah, I really do not like God mode building. I thought I did, and then I actually tried to, or I thought I would, and then I actually tried to build a lot of stuff in it, and it was like, I'm just generally not having a good time about this. So, yeah, I gave up on God mode building. But, you know, play the game how you want to be. If jumping over all the obstacles is the way you want to play, then automatically jump over all the obstacles. If you want to do it, oh shit. If you want to do it a different way, then do it a different way. I realised that I did not have a place for my magnets to come out. That's why I had to rip it out. Which was kind of annoying because now I don't think it's going to fit quite how I want it to. It might be okay actually, we'll see. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I mean, the solution would be to move this one up. Since when I think it's always been the case. I think there's always been loads hidden in the depths of Steam. But I think it reaches the point where there's nothing else to show you that's remotely related in your discovery queue, and it's like, here, enjoy this XYZ game. Which, you know, probably don't want to play. Steam recommends it. Steam knows best. I mean, I think the better question is why are you getting recommended them? Have you been playing what's it? Dream Daddy Dating Sim or something like that? I saw one of my friends playing it the other day and I was like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? I'm gonna get rid of that. I kind of want to rip all of this out and start again because I'm not really happy with this. Shit. Getting all of the chunks of iron in this is going to be a problem without building an extra one. But now I've got a little bit of extra space, which is what I was going for. Because now I can go all the way up to here. Item, I don't like that noise, I don't like that noise at all. I mean, the obvious answer is just stop when your inventory's full. Simple. But again, that would be the easy way. Why would I want to do things the easy way? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether you've ever heard of a website called Keymailer. Which is how I get, when I do get games gifted to me by the publishers, that's where I get them from. And I only check the strategy and simulation categories, and 90% of the simulation category is just anime titties. It's like, this is not simulation. I mean, technically, I guess you could argue that it is simulation of anime titties, but this is not what I meant when I said simulation. Which actually, speaking of, I do have a couple of games that I need to check out on there. Because I was, again, very kindly gifted them by the devs. I know, right? Not even a 100 average viewer plus streamer. like certain members of the chat right now, but yeah, getting free games from devs. Only some of them, like obviously not having a huge audience is somewhat restrictive for that, but you know, get the occasional game, which is always nice. You won't play them? Are these games that you just got randomly gifted and it's like, yeah, I have no interest in this game? Or are these ones where people are like, hey, you're a streamer, play this game? So bad. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing on that website. You can be offered games, and a lot of people do offer you random games that you have no interest in. It's like, well, I mean, your game looks nice, I guess, but I'm never going to play this, so not sure what you're going for here, buddy. Old friend, old pal, old champ. A jiggle physics simulator. That's true, that's very true. Daft Punk broke up? Damn. I mean, how long were they actually together? That's the question, because if it's just a case of, yeah, we've reached the end of what we consider our musical careers, so technically we're breaking up, or is it just their creative differences have reached the boiling point and they can no longer create music together because they're not trying to make the same things? 28 years, holy shit. Wow. China isn't big. Yeah, no, agreed. I mean, there's no point. There's no point. If it's not something that it's going to be beneficial for yourself, then why would you throw yourself under a bus just to do it? Oh, that's annoying. We are. And as for why I'm making sure they can come down to go up, basically for expandability, because at the end of the day I'm going to need a row of 15 of these if they're running at full rate, so yeah, I could just bring it in the other end and it goes far enough, but or I could awkwardly straddle the fucking border again. Ah. Why am I doing this to myself? Every time. Every single time. And yeah, I can't even put that one there. Brilliant. Fantastic. This is why I don't like building near the poles. It just gets so awkward. So damn awkward with the contracting grid, but still having started, so I'll finish. How am I floating them? Yeah, this is the way I do all furnaces. It might not be the most efficient in terms of actual throughput or anything like that, but I find it just works really nicely. You don't need to worry about merging belts. You just have a single on belt, single off belt, which is generally what I try and do. I try and minimize the number of belts I have, so I don't have as many splitters. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's fine. It does get awkward when like more than 2 inputs though, because you have to do multiple belts, but usually at that point they're complex things anyway, so I'm building them like a separate dedicated factory to build them, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But yeah, I like having one in, one out. Most of the time. TM. Okay, we've got the 3 basic resources. So I need to start making gears, I need to start making myself magnetic coils, and I need to making myself... No, those are gears and coils are the next two I need to do, because then we make motors with gears, coils and plates. Gotcha. Which I'm going to do over here. Which is why I built it here in the first place. Because I have this whole giant space over here to play around with. And I should have brought myself more creators, because I do not really have that many. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Oh well. Okay, so let's plan for 8, I believe. Is what I want. That'll be 8 gears, which will be field select, iron in, gears out. Make sure we've got a splitter there to play with to bring the iron through. And then next will be the coils, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to make sure this is offset by 1. If I can actually... Oh, that's why that's not working. Right. Need to make sure I actually leave myself space. Because again, this compressed grid is just a little awkward to use. Unfortunately. Then we have... Probably need to go there. In fact, that's going to be in line with that one. That'll be iron. So we'll go there. And then these guys will come out to this final one, which I'm going to have to do a 2-2. So 2 outside lanes, 2 inside lanes. Because you can only stretch a maximum of 3 lanes wise, and looking at that, I want to do this on the new grid. Which I've made super awkward for myself because... Actually, no I haven't. That is actually fine. I was half expecting it to go super wrong, but... It is fine. Pardon me. And then this setup that I use literally for every single thing. Because I really like how clean it can look. Like that. Nice. And then if we have... yeah, we'll do another on that. Should be this coming out to here. I don't think I can... No, I can't squeeze it around there, that'd have been nice, but just too sharp. That done. I should probably label these so I actually know what's being built where. Gears, electromagnets, motors. So that would be the electromagnets coming down the middle. We'll have, pardon me, gears, which will come up here. Gears only need to go into these guys, so you can go straight across there. Electromagnets are doing. You'll have iron plates going in, which will also be this one. And I think the... Oh, they'll be coming down this way, cool. So iron plates will... they're going to kind of need to take an awkward route here, but it's fine. Okay, iron plates are good, gears are good, electric coils are good. We've got magnets and copper coming into this one, which will do go up and over that. That's good. And then that can flip under there. Then magnets, I believe, just need to go into this one. I don't think we need any more magnets because we're not doing super magnets here. So we don't actually need this, but same as we don't really need that one, but we'll keep them in case we want to import them from elsewhere on the planet, because we might end up with a couple of factories feeding to this single motor maker, so we'll hold it for the moment. And then again we need to do turbines, which will be there. And what are you currently set to? You'll just be set to turbine export at the moment. Is there any coal on this planet? Also, how are we doing for time? We are... yeah, we're really not doing well. Really not doing well on it. So much for an hour. Sorry, 30 hours. This is probably going to be more like 32, 33 hours. Oh well. And then have that one there. So the turbines will come out of here. The copper will come on there. And then I should be able to run this straight back up to collides with other object, of course. Oh yeah. Okay, turbines are... those super turbines, sorry, are good to go. We just need to hook everything downstream up. Make sure it's all running. Okay, that's good. And we'll do gears and probably magnets with blues, because they do kind of need to run quickly. Maybe not this quickly, but it'll be fine. Okay, gears going. Sorted. Coils should be going now. Then just need to do the middle two. Okay, they're going. Now motors, we need many more of these. I believe we need... It's that one, and again. That's 8. So yeah, I think the ratio is 1:1 to 2:1 to have it running at 100% efficiency in the end section. I believe that is what I need to do. So I'll set it up. Then I can always go back and correct it, but yeah, I gotta make a lot of motors. Good old belt limits, which I think we very much approach if we do any more than this. I can't quite remember the maths on it, but I think we start to reach the limit on iron belts coming through. Maybe we could do like 4 more. I'll have a look. I am actually going to do the iron belt. In fact, how long does it take to make these? 2 seconds, so it's 1 a second. It will be fine then. I was going to say I'll do them in blue to make sure they're running fast enough, but it should be okay with greens for the moment. Big TM on that. And then we'll just go back and make sure the copper and iron are producing fast enough to keep it backstuffed. Right, I was just clicking on the wrong one, which was confusing me because I'm the big smart. And then I believe we can do 4 of these, and that should be the correct ratios to run continuously. Big should, as always. I was looking on the DSP Discord, and they kind of revealed the recipe for these 3. So at the moment, the accelerant, the recipe, I don't know whether it's leaked or just it's already in the game files, just not commonly available. But the first tier of accelerant is made with coal. The second is made with an accelerant tier 1 and a crystal, organic crystal that is, and then the tier 3 is made with 3 Casimir crystals and tier 1. I don't know what they do, but I know that is currently the recipe for them. What's your problem? You're not outputting fast enough. Wonderful. So the only issue in production at the moment is getting enough iron. So you're... yeah, iron. So we need more iron coming through. We can do that. We have the technology. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We'll double it to begin with, and then we can always add more if we need them. But I'd rather slowly upgrade it to reach the maximum rate and just dump down the whole belt filler and be like, oh, I didn't actually need these remaining clicks because it's now going fast enough. So we'll give it a second just to filter through and check it's running fast enough. Does look like it's making enough gears quickly enough now. We have some of them backed up. Yeah, probably needs to go even faster still. Add another bunch to it, and we should be okay there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need another power satellite. I swear I use these way too inefficiently, but they just make things so much easier, so I'd rather use them than like 50,000 power balls. So we've taken an extra hour and we've only done the like 3% or something. Maybe not ideal. I need to go and check what the holdup is. I assume it's probably just production rate of energetic photons, but we'll have to see on that. How are we doing for actual generation? We're about half capacity. That's okay. So now we are not making enough mags, and I screwed up. Oh wait, it's because we're not getting these 2, 3 coming around. I have screwed it up as well, but that is not the only issue. So where I say I screwed it up, I cannot expand this modularly, because it's going to run straight into the copper. I could move the copper over further. I probably will move the copper over further, actually. I'm going to snip the copper belt there so I don't end up with loads of copper in my inventory, because fuck that noise. Copper, all that is. So yeah, I'll move, basically switch these over, which is probably going to interfere with the boundary, but we'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and looks like that's actually really, really convenient because these guys don't need to move. That's the wrong way. Again, the wrong way. Okay, that's sorted. Got a little bit of copper ore there, which, yeah, it's fine. Really not making a dent on that copper, but it's the only thing it's used for, making these magnets, so I'm not really surprised it's not making too much of a dent on it. Snip that belt. Copper's switched over nicely. And then I just need to bring the copper line down here, which we'll sort out the magnet line before we do that. Which is probably going to go there. And let's sort this out next. Okay, that's good. It's almost a shame that those aren't won over, because then they would have been fine, but oh well. Oh, we can do these ones as well. And I'm out. So no, I can't. Cut that there. This is going to give me so much shit in my inventory again, but at least we'll get these up and running for a bit. play with. Which hopefully will be enough. And then down to there and round. No, we need copper in these bad boys now. Because I cut the copper line. Still got loads of iron in my inventory too, which might be a little bit hard. Although we could do it in these guys because those should be able to hold double the amount, all the way up to 40. Do sometimes wish that they, or at least they're holding 30 more each. Sorry. Do sometimes wish that they would have a larger input buffer. Just so I could buffer loads of resources in them when I'm carrying too many. But it's such a niche case, it's like, do I need to do that? Probably not. Probably not. There we go. And then I needed to do the copper ore here too. Six more. I actually wanted to get rid of another stack of iron, but that's fine at the moment. And now this is fully modular, so that'll be good. Okay, little bit of pain setting that bit up, but now it's all kind of sorted. Should be a little bit better. Should be a little bit better. So how many did you need? Oh, power supply. Because pardon me, we've added loads, but we haven't actually improved our solar. Do we want to add something to the South Pole as well? How many? Yeah, we could do South Pole. Give it a second to work out what it wants to do with production rate as well. Always try and keep my north to south power lines around the 90-degree north, east-west lines, just so I kind of know where I am. Because yeah, I have a little map in the corner, but if I know I built it in this quadrant, hopefully I'll be able to save myself from my own. Let's go with genius. We set it up with 2, we probably did. Should be Dyson sphere program. That there, and then 1, 2, 3. Kind of want to do the outside ring first, so I don't have to run through solar panels to make it. And make sure there's also enough room for this. Not that we're getting much power, but like I said, I like to build a particular pattern, so I'm going to build that pattern. And then fill it out with solar panels until the grid goes blue. I think we're just going to be shy on solar panels as well. We're in summer zone at the moment. Looks like we don't get a polar night. It says we need foundation for here. Which, you know, kind of nice that we don't get a solar night, because it does mean we're not going to have huge blackouts in power. We're about 2/3 of the way done. And I've got 23 solar panels left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Or this might be one of those cases. Oh, foundation support. I was like, why the hell? Have I run out already? No. Nope, just needs foundation support. It's really hard to tell on the lava planet when you actually need it without really adjusting the angle quite wide. Here we are. We should have loads of power now. Yeah, 70 megawatts capacity. Nice. This should all be running as fast as it can. Gears are good. Electromagnets down here seem to be struggling with magnets, so yeah, we need more magnets. What is that? That's 20. Really glad I added that extra room for magnet expansion. So add another 10 and see how that does. Lack of item. Yeah, we have plenty of space. There's the 10. You can tell our copper isn't... Oh shit, we are out of... inserters. So I have to put a few there. But yeah, you can tell our copper's not going because this is flicking on and off. I mean, honestly, this one seems to be just keeping up with it, so... Yeah, really making a little bit too much copper. But too much is better than too little. Like I said, I'd rather have it input bottlenecked than output bottlenecked. Okay, that is another 10. So we can potentially add another 10 magnet smelters as if this still isn't working as fast as it. Really doesn't seem to be though. Oh, because the iron is still not connected properly. Wow, I'm so good at this sometimes. Really just the best at this. And we're out of belts, and I can't. probably don't need that to be green. Sorry, blue. Probably get away with that being green. Yeah. And it almost looks like we need more iron input on this one. Still. Because these aren't... I mean, they are running continuously, but, you know, we're still not making enough magnets. I don't think. Yeah, these guys aren't on because they're not getting any magnets. Need more magnets. Which will need more iron inputs. So I think this is all set for the moment. Just need to head home and come back again with more stuff. Of Serpentis Syrah. 5 light years away. Ah, 2 light years. Syrah 2, which I believe is here. It's that one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking kidding me. Twice. Twice I managed to do it. King of Smooth. Oh shit. I need to tone down my Dyson... my solar panels. Need to tone them down just a little bit. We have... yeah, we've got 3,000 in orbit. That's probably a few too many. How are we even doing here? What have we got? Power-wise, it's looking okay. Okay, we have a gigawatt now, so that's a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be okay for power now. Let's go just charge up very quickly. I don't know whether that's because I'm requesting so much power or whether it's just generally struggling with it, but power load is still not great. I'll have to have a look at that in a second. temperature over here. We also need all the belts we can get, all the super magnets we can get. Those are good. We needed all of those. Blues. How are we doing for assembly machines? 6. Yeah, we probably need a few more than that. Just 1 or 2 more than that. I'm actually going to bump that up to 2 stacks now. I need more landfill too. Not landfill, foundations. Which are all the way over here as well. I mean, there's many more things I need as well, but for the moment we'll settle with this. Just get some more these guys running. Collides with, oh, okay, yeah. So how many is that? We've added another 50% production. Not bad. Just leave that running. How is power doing here? 105%. No, I think it's probably just those two I can get in between them. I mean, these will start to kick out more power slowly, but they do need the warm-up time, which is also why I like building them on the poles, because with the warm-up time they do generate a lot more power for the space given. Okay, that's 4 more. How many? Another 2. That is still probably going to need to go on the power generating ring and not the other ring. Wait, why are you not? Oh, that one is out of alignment, I believe. Yeah, he's out of alignment. No wonder I couldn't build it. That was very weird. It's like, all the other ones are fitting in this perfect pattern, and then that guy decides he doesn't want to do it. Very weird. Which probably means that one's out of alignment too. And then that one's out of alignment. Oh my god, all of these are out of alignment. This is gonna hurt my factory for the moment until I get these all sorted again. Because we've lost like 10 megawatts per actual when we do that. We took 25 solar panels out and we boosted the power generation capacity by a lot. I think that's the closest, yeah. We're getting close to actually using up all the power available. But it should get better. Then we just need more to do on photon generation. A lot more on photon generation. About 50% of the way there. What's this message? It's just a shit post. Does look like we have started to back up on turbines though. We have 1,000 inbound and we have not used them all up here. Let's add a little bit more capacity to it then and hope it can keep up. This is going to be close. Whether we can actually sneak around the edge of that coal. Yeah, easy. What was I even complaining about? Okay, that's good. We could do with bumping up the production of them even further, but yay. I need photonic combiners to set up some more collection from the Dyson sphere. Over here. And we're still out of circuits. Oh shit. We need more circuits. Need more super magnets to make this. It might be a case of just going and adding more production to the circuit makers, which you'll probably need to go and grab loads of things to do. That's all good. I needed... some of these bad boys, which are continuously making. They are storing up, it's just taking a while. Let's boost the production a little bit. Keep it topped up for longer, hopefully. Okay, that should be good. And then on our circuit factory, we're probably going to need some more power. Yeah. I mean, at least we have a reserve. It's not as if this is all going to waste because we are actually backing up. Same as we're backing up on greens, we just want to keep pumping out green. For the moment. Or even do it on that, yeah, cool. Photonic combine it, we can only build one? Why can we only build one? Magnets, because I didn't actually pick up any more magnets. Because I want to throw down, what, 6 more I think? Then I need some more steel. Did I get rid of the wind turbines? No, I didn't. Should probably get rid of the wind turbines. Hey Lennon, welcome to the stream today. How the devil are you? How has your week and weekend been? Obviously I wasn't streaming much last week, for reasons basically. But I'm back now. So hopefully all is well with you as we, I mean I was aiming for 30 hours, but I failed 30 hours. By a long, long way. By a long, long way. Oh well. Like I say, c'est la vie. Or that is life, as they say in France. So how much? This is going to request more power than the Dyson Sphere has at the moment. Because the main reason is we need just a few more components which are stalled because we're not producing circuits fast enough, so I need to go back to Alpha Serpentis. Build more circuits. is one is my factory, which is there. And on the polar opposite side of the planet. Nope. It is down here. So what is your issue at the moment? I believe you're just capped on production rate. Oh no, you're not getting enough copper through. Yeah, we need more copper. Well, shit. Is this just an issue of production rate, or is it a different problem? I don't even know where we're making copper. Are we even doing copper on this planet? Probably not. Probably worth starting up some copper production here. I mean, it looks like I had it ready to be plumbed in, I just didn't actually make it. Which is, you know, always the best course of action. Don't actually finish the damn job. Hey, Rev! Thank you so much for the subscription. Really do appreciate that, bud. How the devil are you today? Your rules are kind of not what you want to follow. Don't be a dick. Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't even follow my own rules sometimes, so... C'est la vie. You have to be a dick. Yeah, you know, like I said, that's probably the okayest one not to follow. We'll let you off on that one, I guess. But yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. Not bad at all. I'm currently struggling with circuits. I'm an hour and a half behind where I wanted to be. I wanted to finish in 30 hours, and now we're 31:30. So yeah, failed that one by kind of a lot, but meh. Oh well. Hopefully now get finished by the end of this stream. I'm hoping we're just over halfway, and once I kick this up a notch, I mean, I'm hoping it'll go faster. To be 30. Here we are. yeah. Everyone's having problems with circuits at the moment, both in-game and real world. Fun times for all, I think. 4, 5, 2 more. So yeah, funny how games mimic reality sometimes. But yeah, is everything okay with you? Okay day at work, or are you finished with work for the day? And now chilling. Still at work. So rushed off your feet, super busy as always, I take it. You have an hour to go. I mean, that's really early to finish, isn't it? You're finishing just after lunch? Yeah, always super rushed off your feet. I can tell. I can tell. That's usually when people come into Twitch chat, when they are super rushed off their feet. Oh, of course, yeah, you start a bit early, don't you? I was like, oh yeah, that's nearly lunchtime, that. Ridiculous. But no, you've actually been going the same amount of time, just early rise. I remember now. Yeah, is that with defrosting the car, etc., or? You do leave at 2:30. Yeah, 2:30's pretty nice time to finish. Pretty nice time. I mean, I'd much rather. I don't know actually. Depends what the job is, as to whether I'd rather finish early or finish late. Even if you are late, I'd finish at that time. Well, that's pretty good. Having a definite finish time always makes things a little bit nicer than you know. Yeah, it gets this time. I'm done. Fuck all of this shit. I'm out. That's in the wrong place. Van, you missed that one output? I will have a look at that in a second, Van Leboff. Welcome to the stream today. Hopefully you are doing well. I'll go back and take a look at it and see what I missed. Was it on the copper smelteries? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I missed them. Sometimes placing down can do that. How are we doing for silicon ore? We've got way too much in my inventory. And how many? No, I've got plenty. Cool. Sometimes you work hard. Sometimes I visit you. So what you're saying is, there's infrequent bursts of working hard. Intermittently mixed with watching noobs on Twitch miss outputs, because yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Second smelter, okay, I will get this second copper line going and then I'll go back and take a look at what I missed. Wouldn't be surprised. The second pair, okay. I'm sure it'll be really obvious when I get there. I'll be like, oh yeah, how the hell did I miss that? But oh well. Oh yeah, I see you now. I gotcha. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, welcome to the stream. If you are unaware, all of the playthrough so far, all 30-ish hours, is all on YouTube. It's all uploaded to YouTube or in the VODs, highlighted between breaks and everything like that, so you can catch up if you so choose. Right, that's so copper is done. Hopefully this means we're getting enough copper to... Oh, that's not on. Not that this needs to be on, but yeah, we'll probably do one more copper setup. There's some copper veins here as well. Hey, we're watching almost an hour now. Nice, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, the I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's a. I did put it in as a command. If oh, caps lock from warping. There we are. That's where it all is uploaded. I do plan on uploading more stuff to it after a request to start doing it. So yeah, there will be. I said there will be. There should be all of features and stuff up on there if people are interested in catching up and stuff. Oh, gears. Definitely need some more gears. This is going to be such an awkward one just for the single piece. I'm putting down a whole new mining machine, but yeah, it's all good. It is all good. I mean, at least they're close together for the final outputs. I'm quite tempted to put a second smelting row in here. Just to boost the output further. Because we have 3 lines coming in here. So what we could do is... let's snip that there. Snip that there. Snip that there. There. And then I'll move this down a little bit. Put in a proper splitter instead of just merging it, because yeah, sometimes it can work better with a proper splitter. And I could go through there. Oh, lack of item. Yeah, I'd probably need some more of those. That's probably better going over the other side, because then my actual copper line doesn't need to cross it over. 1, 2. Oh, is that crossing? Yeah. Sigh. Oh, I did not mean to delete both of those. King of smooth strokes again. That's better. That's 1, 2. I just need to take a few off that. And come through there. And then just come through around there. Oh, yeah, that's why that's not working. Does need a little more throughput from these guys. At least my drones are relatively fast now. What I might do is completely rewire this one to come around the other way, which again may seem kind of odd to begin with, but hopefully it'll start to make sense when it comes to wiring this bit up. There we are. Sorted. Clear the copper. Okay, and now this should keep these two both completely full, which would be good. So I can fairly easily double the output of copper on this, hopefully. Make sure that's on the ground. I knew there was just going to be one that wasn't powered there. Always the way. Can I get all of them powered though? Yeah, should be able to with that one. Yeah, just. I'll hopefully try and not miss any here. would be beneficial. We shall see. And how are we doing? We are nearly at 3/4 of the final step. Only, 32 hours is going to be the one to get. 20 minutes. We can keep it going hopefully faster now. We've got the increased production rate of copper. Hopefully it can boost it a little bit. We may want to increase the number of drones. I think I got all of them there. May want to increase the number of drones on the other side. How many have you even got? You've got 20, and not all of them being used. Excellent. Okay, all of these are running now, which is good. We have a few that are stopped working, but that's perfect. So if we want to go faster, we need to double this. In which case I think iron is going to be the problem. Are we even requesting iron here? We have iron ore requested, so yes. And we could build the additional factory kind of opposite it. It only needs those 3 lines, so I think that's okay. Titanium alloy is going that way, fine. One thing I did notice that actually, have I got enough? I've got 164. Yeah, I do. Cool. We need iron. How convenient. We're on a place that makes iron. So get ourselves like 3 stacks. There we go. 60 furnaces. So we kind of want to put this as close to this edge as we can, just so it doesn't run out of space. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Some satellites, which means we can get rid of that. We actually do need that one. You'll be making me iron. How are we doing for power on this place? We are actually nearly reaching capacity again. Luckily this is tidally locked, so one surface of the planet is perpetually in sunlight, which is always kind of nice. So we'll set this factory up and then we'll go and boost the power production, make sure it's actually able to keep up with it. I can't wait for copy and paste. I really can't. It's gonna be so nice not to have to make smelting arrays with 90 inserters each time, or filters. And then how many of those did I have? I had 10. Not all of them were running, but I had 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read circuits. I don't know what I do want to do all of these in blue because it generates 2 per input, so in order to keep up with it we do need the additional production capacity in moving, but it's all good. This will also produce way more than we need to, but again, back stuff the input, not the output. That one. One, two, three. How many was it before the break? 15 machines in total before the break. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then there needs to be a break to move silicon to the correct place. Oh no, that does want to go up. Because it doesn't quite want to do that yet. Although, maybe we come across here first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's copper and iron hooked up. And then we need silicon and copper. Yeah, we do. Copper. Outputs. Those are one too far over. Also, that titanium being there is kind of inconvenient, so let's reroute it. Like that. should be okay now. And then this will be silicon line, but we're going to need to do two silicon lines because it needs double the amount of silicon that it does of copper, which, you know, makes for fun routing, which is why we had to put that space in. Silicon number 1 is up there. And then finally we've got the other processor production. Alrighty, processors are the the final notch in this chain, and we've got them. Actually, that could probably just go down there. Yeah, come down that. And then we'll need those guys there, which will have that as the priority outputs. Bollocks. That was just so many failures. An undo key would be super nice too, for save me from my own stupidity. Okay, that's good. Item. Oh, that's super inconvenient right now. Just as we were about to finish it. Okay, that is the production line almost ready to go. Just need to finish off all of those bits, and I have a horrible feeling this is gonna the finale, sorry, is gonna stretch to 2 episodes because we've still got a quarter of the way done, but I need to finish so soon. Fantastic, just what I wanted. Now hopefully me setting these up will have improved the rate of production of pretty much everything back on our home base, so we'll be done in the next 10 minutes, but that 32-hour mark is coming and going, I believe. I'll be able to run 7 of those, so we'll put 8 down to prevent it from backing up. What we could also do is have this feeding onto there as well, if we wanted to. Which I kinda do, actually. So that would be this line here. Somewhere around there. Splitter there. Am I gonna have Am I gonna have enough to finish this off? I have a horrible feeling it's gonna be no. Must be horizontal when turning. Yeah, I'm like 4 short. Well, at least I can actually build them. Oh, that'd have been super annoying if I couldn't. And we'll say... keep top filled. So it was 3 to 2, wasn't it? So 3 to 2, 3 to 2. Oh, there's the power. We finally reached the cap of it. Oh, we'll sort that out in a second. Once this is, in theory, going as fast as it can. Okay, power. What are you outputting? You're doing 95. Right, if I go there. 97, yeah, 97 works. We're leaving space to harvest that copper deposit, which is why there's that kind of odd, awkward break in the line. We're doing 93, that's really bad. Oh, 94, 97. We really want above 95% because every single... it'll basically be producing at the maximum rate. We want it as close to 100% at all times, so... yeah, make sure they're getting enough. Again, good. I need to actually check how much power we need. No, we're getting close. We are definitely getting close. Probably go there. Should start harvesting those sooner rather than later, so they're no longer in the way, but what are you at? 97 as well. And how's our power situation looking? We are at 100% satisfaction, so let's add one final line in, and that should boost us up to permanently at 100% satisfaction. making some soil pile as well, which is nice. Okay, so we've got 200 megawatts of power just from kind of those two solar fields at the poles to keep us nicely topped up. Like I said, there's no point having it here, and having that band is probably a waste of space, but yeah, satisfying us for the moment. And looking good on pieces of crystal, which is good. How are we doing on... Those all seem to be keeping up at the moment. We do have a vessel coming in for that. It does look like most of these circuits are getting thrown up there. What are you about? So did I get that wrong? Yeah, I did, because I only did to there. How am I doing? Belts is the problem, isn't it? We do not have enough belts. We can build belts though. That should do. Although thinking about it, actually no, I'm not making a gears here, never mind. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 18 there. Which is 3 blocks, so 3, 6, okay, 2 more. And that, in theory, can run another 2 machines. $65. Should be enough to keep this running for the moment. Oh, that's going the wrong way. And I think I can make more, can't I? Yeah, I can make another 30, so I'm actually okay for them for the moment. How are we doing? Just under 15%, 25% left. Probably need to go and see what the issue is, why it's not run as fast as it can, but I assume the issue is just circuits. That's what we've been struggling with so far. Circuits and... Although, no, technically that's not wrong. That's not right. What we have been struggling with is lack of power in the Dyson sphere to actually tap from to make the charged photons. Which the problem was with enough pieces of rocket, which was the problem with circuits, so... Technically not correct, but... Yeah, we know what the issue is. That is near enough running continuously with silicon now. So if we wanted to increase it further, we would need to add a second silicon line over the top, which is why I've left this little gap. So I can bring it across the top and then bring it down to merge, like I did over here. Because the middle belt can take more, but the top cannot. Also, that's back up, so we could probably get another one in here. Hopefully, without screwing too much stuff up. Okay. They are running continuously. So maybe another 2. Also, why have I got 2 green belts there? Maybe I removed something that was in green? Not entirely sure. Oh, there's another one running. Looks like it's just about keeping up now, which is absolutely perfect. As long as we see a little bit of backup here, it means it's not using all of them up quite as quickly, and it should slowly appear like one at a time-ish. I'm hoping. But this isn't filling the belt up. This definitely isn't filling the belt up. It's so close to be able to, but just off on it. No, it does seem to be using it just a little bit faster, so maybe if it was filled up properly it would work, but... Also, I've just realised that this is just the overflow, but I do want to keep this on, so if this is overflowing, it'll back up more. Okay, let's go back to base for hopefully the last time. Oh shit. Screwed that up. Alawad, Alpha Serpentis, Syrah. Let's go and see what monstrosity I have around the star over here. I mean, I've tried not to waste any solar sails, but I have actually wasted a few here and there. When this completely overloaded the ability to stack them. Yeah, it's just more antimatter, 1.3 gigawatt. Ah, because we're in polar winter, so some of them have turned off. A lot of them have turned off. Well, shit. Would be nice to go and put some more of the South Pole. Are we even doing full power? Yeah, we're doing okay. But we probably need to make about 10 or 12 more of the, well in fact probably more than that. Probably significantly more than that. Also, have I... have one, good. So what do I make? More super magnets. Guessing I need more super magnets for that. 3 more steel. More silicon. circuits or supermagnets? I don't know. Circuits backing up now. Even more steel? Or is it going to be photonic combiners now? Yeah, I think it's photonic combiners. Which would be over here. As there goes the VLS systems. Photonic combiners. There's another 10. Excellent. What's your problem? You're not... You're not getting frame pieces anymore, or frame materials. Gotcha. Not sure those are in the right place. I think those need to be in one more. Yeah, they do. Did I do a subsequent row? Yeah, I started another one before I did the actual collector row, just so we've got plenty of power capacity. Alrighty, looks like we failed the 32-hour mark, so it's going to be pushing for 33 hours, which is what this is going to do. But that is going to have to wait for next time, because I do need to finish the stream up here. So we will save this up here, and finish up here, and then be back later on, around 9 PM GMT. Obviously it'll probably be a little bit later now, because we have gone on significantly later than usual. So let's go raid Yama. He was here earlier. We'll go show him some love. He is also playing Dyson Sphere, but he's kind of doing speedruns on it, so a little bit of a different flavour.